Morning, Scott. Monday, probably not what you felt you deserved in terms of points, but certainly performance level. Averaged over 90 for the day and finished off with that beautiful 103.66.
Yeah, when you finish the day like that, you don't want the games to stop. You want to say, could I have some of tomorrow's today, and keep it going. But yeah, obviously I was here doing bits of commentary last week on Thursday and Friday, and I still was feeling like a commentator up here at times for the first couple of games. So once we got to the point where I got fed up with losing and all the trying and everything, I just sort of let myself go, and yeah, the result was 103 average.
Yeah, how are you finding that transition? You've been doing commentary a while now. We did a bit for Talk Sport together, of course. You've done a bit at Lakeside over the last couple of years. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's something that I know not every player can do it, so I find it particularly easy because I'm that much into the game, and I've been watching the game since the 70s, and it's just, I absolutely adore the game. So to be able to get to talk about people playing the game that I love playing is just keep having to pinch myself really to know that I'm doing it.
Have you felt that it's given you a slightly different insight into the game and the way you personally approach it? Because you're still very much a player, of course.
Yeah. I mean, it does. When you make a mistake or you have a flyer and you do think, oh, well, I know exactly what they're going to say there in the box. But like I say, as the day went on yesterday, that sort of came out of it. But I think I tried to use that as an advantage, being a commentator as well, trying to use it as an insight into the way that I play. It has changed how I play a little bit. Only in the thought set, in the mindset. It's I've always been quite strong mentally, but it just makes me sometimes not quite try so hard because I've watched players up here trying, and so you've been there. You can't keep trying your ass off because it just doesn't work that way.
No, absolutely.
When you relax, it flows beautifully, and that's it's helped me do that, I think.
Recent times as well, a change of manufacturer now with Cosmo, which obviously the logistical side of things of getting changes made. Interesting dart now. Actually makes sense. Where you hold the dart is the only place you have grip. Was that a conscious thing, or is that something that's just evolved?
No. It was a conscious thing. It was, I've always not minded having it smooth at the front. With my previous manufacturer, that wasn't the way that they liked to see it. So as long as I had the grip on the back where I wanted it, we were more than happy, and that dart worked. We won a world championship with that one, so there's no problem with that. The switch to Cosmo was it was a surprise. I wasn't expecting to be parting company with Wim. We've been together for 14 years, and we have 14 great years. And Simon Hall, I can't thank him enough for everything that he did for me. So. It was like a marriage breakup for me. It was a big thing.
Yeah.
And of course, that was all going on when I went into the World Seniors last year at Circus Tavern. So I kind of wasn't myself there either.
No.
So it was tough to change, but we're getting used to him now. You saw yesterday we're getting in the right space, and the big difference is with when you're with a British manufacturer that you can get a tweak done in 3 or 4 days. Well, when you're with a Japanese manufacturer, it's 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they're in customs for a week before they come to you as well. So that was something that I didn't anticipate at the time. So I've been with them now 6-7 months, and we've only just probably managed to find the dart that I'm happy with. So. It's just a case of getting on with it now, and it's not the dart, it's me throwing them in the wrong place. And once you've realised that, then you haven't got a problem. Yeah,
talking of the seniors, some big decisions to be made next year with regards to potentially playing Q School and looking to get a card, especially the way they've changed the structure of when the Pro Tours are going to be played. And obviously, you work full-time, you run your own farm. Have you made your mind up of what your plans are for 2024?
Yeah, pretty much sort of made my mind up that I'm going to go to Q School and try and get the card back. The stuff during the week, I think, may actually suit me.
Okay.
I think it may suit me because then I'll be at home weekends 9 times out of 10 with my son, who helps me with the farm, and because he works Monday to Friday on another farm. So if we're both home at the weekends, we could probably get more done over the weekends than we can during the week on my own. So
many hands make light work.
Yeah, correct. So that would make life easier, and also my friends can come and help me at weekends when I'm home anyway because they're off. So I know it sounds daft and all the other players hate it, but I think it could actually work for me if I manage to get the card. If I don't get the card, I mean, what a great announcement about the extra events with the World Seniors Tour. I mean, that's just going strength to strength at the minute. We just need to find ourselves probably a broadcasting home. And I think we've got the product, another, 9 dart at Dubbridge again this week.
Yeah.
So the standard is now coming up and up and up. And, I think it's a great product, and I think it's got places to go. And if I haven't got a tour card, then I want to be part of that.
Yeah, great time to be a player, and especially if you're 50 and over, because if you don't get a card, you've got so many options, of course, including this, which is something that you obviously want to add to the resume. Now being a broadcaster as well, you can, join that elite Mason group.
Even if you do say so yourself. But I think, like I say, I think it's a great time to be part of. I feel probably in my darting career, I probably came to the BDO a few years too late and missed the height of that. And then I probably stayed a little bit too long, if hindsight is what it is. But then if I hadn't stayed, I wouldn't have been a world champion. So I probably missed the boat a little bit and went a little bit too late to the PDC. So for once, I think I might have got it right with the World Seniors. So I think I might be there at the right time with the right organisation. So, I won't be disappointed. If I don't get a card, I don't get one. It's one of those situations, and I will jump back on the Challenge Tour like I did this year, and that helps you stay current. I think if you can afford to do all the Challenge Tours, no matter what position you're in, you're playing the likes of Dom Taylor and Cam Crabtree and Owen Bates, and that keeps you on your toes and on your game, because the minute you stop playing those types of players, your game will soon drop off because you don't need to do it.
Yeah, and the numbers are still there in your game. That's the beauty of this sport, that the data is there for you to look at, so you've still got that level of play. It was on display on Monday, of course, with the averages that you produce throughout the course of the day. So you must be still very confident that there's plenty left in Scotty Dog.
Absolutely, finished number 15 in the Challenge Tour this year, which, amongst the guys, and I made 3 finals this year, and the guys that were beating me, like Barry Van Peer,
who was flying at the time,
Christian Kist, who's flying on the Pro Tours and on the attempts that he got, and Wesley Plazier. So they've been the 3 guys that have been doing all the action. So I can't be too disappointed. I think being a commentator, you now realise that, whereas if I wasn't, I'd have been going, I'm losing to these guys. But when you actually realise it, look at the stats, they're the guys that are doing it. So I'm not doing a great deal wrong if you're losing to those guys. And that's another plus about being a commentator.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good luck for the rest of the week. Good luck at Q School, and wish you all the best for 2024.
Cheers, Mace. I do prefer you without the ponytail. I met you when you had a ponytail. Do you remember?
I did. We played. And it was spicy.
Absolutely.
No shock there, I suppose.